ever bought. And it scared the shit out of me when I had two semis, one on each side of me passing me. Oh my god. I felt like I was being sucked into a clam. Scares the shit out of you. Gotta hang on the steering wheel because the draw draft between them will get you.
Yeah, I would have to slow down to come back.
Yeah. Just hanging at 60 for right now. I'm not going to get up there and hurry to get back to that guy again. Dude,
It's a beautiful drive.
Yeah, it is. I mean, even at night, actually, it was always, see how lit up it is now? It's just going to get worse. You know what I mean? All the way from Seattle to from Canada, clear to California, it'll be covered in buildings. Take my word for it, it's going to happen. You can't stop population, even with as many as 7 million people dying every year. It's not going to stop it. There's more babies. There's 19 million people being born a year. So that ought to tell you that's just in the United States. Yeah, that's just, you can't stop it. You know, there's just no way. And they gotta be able to house all these people. So that's just what makes land go up, because somebody's got to buy where there has never been anything, and now they got to put water, sewer, power down that road, make a road, make a spot to put a house, everything. That's why everything's going up, skyrocketing. They think we're China. You know what I mean? Well, China would probably do. They want to take over the United States, and maybe one day they just might.
Right.
I know one thing: it won't be the Russians. It wouldn't matter if they bombed this year. It wouldn't be them. It's going to be China, and it won't be North Korea. It'll be China. They're our allies, but the thing is, you can't trust the Japanese. Nobody has ever trusted Japanese. They are so fucking dirty.
Right.
Oh man, I mean, I'm not against them. I've met a lot of real nice ones. I even have some friends that I've worked for. I got one that I couldn't go back to work for, just doing things for him. Him and his wife moved here from Korea, and all they do is grow flowers. They lease land, and they grow flowers, and they sell them on the freaking corners. And they bought their kids' houses, sent them through college, and they all live in one little house, right? They live right next door to where I bought my house and started that old house. And I built additions on their homes for them, great big covered porches, maybe $50 an hour. And then when I didn't have anything to do, he'd use me to go stand on the corner and sell flowers. At $50 an hour. I could make $400 in a day standing there selling flowers. But he makes $1,000 a day me standing there selling his flowers.
Right.
So, but they grow them so they didn't have to buy them. Pretty good idea, huh?
Yeah.
And they do it all through as far as they can into winter. So what they've been doing is they pick the flowers, and I built him 2 great big garages, and I put air conditioning units in there and heater, and they keep it at the right temperature, and the flowers just stay great for a month or 2. So they're able to stand on the corner and still sell those same flowers, and they look just like they were the day you cut them. They know their shit. They got green thumbs. They know what they're doing. Yep.
Oh, you're right. We're going to get here around 2 a.m.
I told you. What time is it now? 2:07?
Yeah.
Yep. It's okay. The quiet made a hell better time you guys did coming, huh? That's okay. That's all right. I got.
I'm trying to drive like my dad.
I'm pretty experienced driver. When you get older, you are more relaxed, more casual, you're ready to react to things. And you are not afraid to ride the pedal. A lot of young guys and women, they're not afraid to ride the pedal, and they drive in real thick traffic, and they switch lanes and do all that there. But there are more of them in accidents than there are older people.
Oh yeah.
The older people usually sometimes they get hit by them guys, more or less. But I've been doing pretty good. I've never been in a wreck in over 28 years. And it was never my fault, so I did pretty good. I'd be 160 mile an hour. For some reason, this guy slowed down. Maybe he wants to stay away from that guy.
I would too.
Yeah. Well, who knows? He could have called ahead. You know what I mean? He had
Yeah.
already called state patrol on him.
Well, I would have too, but we were just
Yeah.
sitting here chatting.
That's pretty cool looking, huh?
Oh wow! Look at that.
It's like a round that ribbon around a big old present. That is freaking cool, you guys. Look at all those trees.
Yeah.
They do this great big ice scenery thing where the dog, what do they call the toboggan racing. Well, they just did a big thing I saw on Facebook, market on the social distancing, about how trying to make this great big ice, and it's something like 90 acres of land, and they brought in ice in 3 days and built these things. Every building and castle is built out of ice. And then it all lights up at night in rainbows and different colors. They change. So it is gorgeous. I'll have to find it tomorrow. I'll show you. But it's on there. I just saw it tonight. Matter of fact, just before you guys got to the apartment, I was just looking at it.
Wait, one more. There's only a little bit left. All right.
How much does it cost you to fill your tank?
$60.
How much is gas up here?
$4.
What?
386.
It's only $3.29 by my house. And it's even cheaper in Marysville. It's only like $3.14, $3.10. And if you go further to Smoky Point exit, where the smoke shack is, it's only $2.99.
Wait, isn't that near the res?
Yep, that is the res.
That's why it's cheaper.
Yep. Yeah, 'cause it's at the smoke shop, the Indian Reservation Smoke Shop. The gas station's right there. But now they got a big old RVs there now. Well, that was the only place there, at High Rock, where you go to the river and camp out and party. And
Man, I haven't heard of High Rock in a long time.
yeah, I used to go to High Rock in Oregon City. You go swimming all the time. Right behind the big Safeway thing in Oregon City, down on the Clackamas River.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know if you've ever been there, but there's a big road that goes around the big Safeways, where it's a big Safeways plant, where they package and produce and they don't produce everything, but they get it all, they ship it, they put it in different semis, they ship it out to all the stores around. Well, right there is a road that goes all the way around that place, and that's like you're going to drive in the back and park where all the semis are. But it takes you down to a great big park right there. And every year since I was a kid, the game wardens and the sheriff, they let you can drink in Oregon on the beaches legally.
Oh yeah.
And so, but they have a big raft race, and KJR and Oregon used to put it on, and whoever had the best outfit or the best rafts and all the funny costumes and all that crap, won a $2,000 prize. That's what it was back then, $2,000 prize, or concert tickets, or T-shirts, or whatever. I hate to tell you guys this.
That's the truck.
I was gonna say, here's our clown.
Yeah.
You know why he straightened up? That's the truck stop right there. State Patrol's probably gonna come out here pretty soon to get his fucking ass.
Yeah, that's the truck.
And that's it.
We don't have to worry about it at all.
guy's got to be high or drunk or something then, because nobody just does that long. That was for miles and miles and miles.
Yeah, stadies usually crack down on that stuff. If truckers are swerving all over the road,
Yeah,
they usually crack down on that.
yeah, they need to, especially when it's that bad. That feels like this is the longest ride I've ever had to Battlegrounds. Last time I was up here was like 3 years ago, and came up here and remodeled this lady's house. And it's a friend of mine, Rebels, old lady, his girlfriend. It was her dad's house. Put a new roof on it, took all the roof leaks, so we had to take all the sheetrock out of the ceilings, and put new sheetrock in, lead tape, paint everything, and they put the house up for sale. Now they live in outside Monroe in Sullivan. They bought a huge fucking house.
When's the last time you were like in North Portland?
Last time I was in North Portland, probably, I would say, let's see, I think it was 98 or 97. Yeah.
Yeah, no, so 98, April.
But the streets don't change in Portland.
No.
They're already built, that's all they're going to get out of it. And then maybe take out some of these big lots and put a new street in, put some houses. That's all they can do. And then take the houses down and build buildings. You know what I mean? The streets still stay the same.
Do you remember April 19th, 1998, when it snowed? It was like a thick snow. It was like deep enough that you walk in it.
Yeah. Because I lived on Elm Street and I had 4 feet of snow over there in Muckletale. That was the last time we had deep snow in Everett. Yep, 98. My kids were real young and they were playing in the snow and had the dogs out there. But we had 4 feet in our yard and on the streets.
We had the same thing.
Yeah, I know. When I lived in Oregon in the 70s, I walked from 97th Street to Stark all the way down to 12th, down where my Uncle Bill lived, and Elaine, not Elaine, at Delta. He was married to Delta, then Uncle Bill Rule. And I walked all the way down there, and he worked in the bowling alley down there on 12th. And so we'd go down there and we'd drink and you know, we'd buy us beer and booze, and he'd bring it over to the house because they lived right across the street from the bowling alley there. And Uncle Bill was dating Sue, and that was his old lady, and Delta was his old lady, and turned around, ended up marrying Sue, divorced Sue, or Sue divorced Bill. Guess who married Sue?
Bill?
Joe Rule, Bill's son, that married my wife Denise. He married his dad's fucking wife. I'm not kidding you guys.
No, I remember
This is all real shit.
I remember somebody telling me that. I was like,
And
what?
they moved up to Washington. They bought a house on Fire Trail Road up in Smoky Point on the Indian Reservation. Well, damn it. Slow down. But anyways, they moved up there, and Joe started fucking around with Denise and cheated on Sue when she divorced him, sold her goddamn house, kicked him out, sold her house. I don't know where she moved. I don't know where she went. She's probably dead now. I couldn't believe that. Got off and married Sue.
Wow.
But she was only 24 years older than him. Yeah, come on.
Age is just
She
a
was a
number.
fucking old lady then compared to Joe.
Yeah.
That's not right.
No, it
You
isn't.
don't go marry a lady that was your mother and your mother-in-law was married to your real father. I mean, that's just I'm sorry. Want to talk about incest, huh? I hate that. And then, you know, I mean, people think Wilbur used to hate me, and probably still does. That's the reason why I don't associate with me. But Wilbur's so drugged out right now, he don't even know who you are if you stand in front of him. He can't even talk straight. He's so fucked up on dope. Every day.
I don't even know who that is. Is he related to us?
He's your cousin.
All right.
He's your second cousin.
Twice removed?
He's my cousin, but he's your second cousin.
Oh, okay.
Because he's my first cousin, and he would be your second cousin. But they live in Marysville. That's one of the rural families, and that's Jenna, Penny, Wilbur, Joel.
Oh, okay.
That's them. Well, Wilbur is Jason's dad,
Oh.
and I married Stacy. That's Jason's mother. So she dated Wilbur for 2 years. She got pregnant, and Wilbur ran off and left her and said, "I don't want no fucking kid with you." He was treating her like shit, cheating on her, and left her. Well, she was single for almost 3 years because Jason would just be turning 4 years old, and then me and her got together. It was 1989 or 87 we got together. He was born in 84, so I guess he was like 3.5. But we were together for a whole year. We got married in 89, what our marriage certificate says. But we had Lynn, Kathy's husband, marry us at the Legion Park in Everett, down there in Everett. And he backdated the marriage certificate for the following year because it was only good for a year. And we didn't get married in the year we bought it in. So instead of going paying for a new license and all that, he just signed backdated it when he married us because he was in ministry. What he does for a living is he's an X-ray technician. He flies around all around the world at any hospital where they need him. And this company that he worked for sold the hospitals their X-ray machines. So they have to have somebody to come and fix them and dial them in. Well, that's what he did. And that's Shannon and Amanda and Justin's father. Well, not Shannon's, but Amanda and Justin. But Shannon is Jim Cottingham. Big, tall dude, 6'6", big fucking beard, hillbilly. We were good friends. Buzzy, Carla's dad, was living at my house. We were gambling and all drinking, and he come over, and he was with his wife that stayed in a motel room at 1 block behind us on 97th and Stark, where we lived at my mom's house. We were downstairs in the basement playing poker, and his wife came over and said, "When are you going to come home, Jim?" He said, "You get your fucking ass back to that motel. I'll be there when I get there." Well, she got outside the door, she left, and she was big and pregnant, 8 months pregnant. Nicest girl, Sandy. And Jim decided he was going to go ahead and cuss her out and follow her home. He lost all his money, and no more booze to drink. And well, he had an attitude with her, cussing her out, calling every dirty name in the book. Well, we followed Jim to make sure he wasn't going to hurt her. And he gets to the motel and gets ready to go into the motel room where she was at, and we could see it. It was nighttime, about, it was like 9 o'clock at night. And me and Buzzy followed him over there to make sure he didn't beat her up or anything. That's what he'd been doing. At that time, he was fucking around on his wife, fucking with my sister Kathy. And that's how Shannon came. Kathy got pregnant by Jim. All right, look at that.
Yep, that's it.
But anyways, Jim was in there in the motel room slapping the shit out of his wife. And I went up there and banged on the slide glass door because it was real hot out.
Oh, you awake?
It was real hot out, and
We're going to Portland.
what? We passed her house.
Huh? Yeah.
Why
We're at
didn't you tell
Mill
me?
Plate. I didn't even realize.
Okay.
We can't make an exit and turn
Yeah,
around.
we can. If we get off at this exit up here. Dude, we were just talking.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But it's okay. But anyways, banged on the door, told Jim to come out. He come out attacking me and Buzzy. Buzzy had a tuck knife, 110. Which way, left or right?
We're gonna go left.
Stabbed him right here in the middle of the throat, all the way with that knife. And Buzzy backed up, went in for another stab, and I told Buzzy, no, that's enough. Well, I jumped on Jim to hold him down because his blood was squirting 6 feet in the air, and he took off running towards the sliding glass door where his wife was at, and blood hit that door, and he fell on the ground.
We're just gonna hit that highway again.
Okay. And,
78th is our exit.
okay. So that'd be just the next exit down, right?
Couple. We gotta go to, what was it? What town are you in?
78th Street.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll get it. So I jumped on him, held him down, took my shirt off, and held it over the hole, and he was out there and almost bled to death. Well, he died 3 times on the way to the hospital. Cops went looking for Buzzy for attempted murder with a deadly weapon, and he was wanted for a long time. He moved back to Chehalis and ran from the law until my sister Leah. I will drop it right there.
My mom.
Yep. What's going on here with these lights? There we go. That's unbelievable. Nobody around.
There we go.
Well, I'm talking about wasting gas. Huh.
Oh yeah, no.
You know what I mean? If you had to sit around all day, wait on these.
Well, late
know.
at night it has a different time.
Yeah, I know, but it should have been fast. Like there's no cars there.
Yeah.
That's okay. But yeah, it was just a bunch of mess up. The right lane in, Spider. 78th Street, here we go. Check it out, we're going right back now. Well, we just came to say hi, now we're going now.
Hey, look, it says "Welcome to Washington."
It does!
Okay, so get over.
Okay.
You're right here. Don't take any exits yet.
Oh no, I won't. I remember you said 78.
Yeah.
We're reading glasses. Look, we're heading towards Seattle here. I can't believe, Dustin, you let me drive that far.
Dude, I was just listening to your conversation.
I know.
I'm sorry.
No
Then
big
I
deal,
looked
bro.
up and I was like, "We passed your house." We're a few miles
Oh,
away.
that was good, dude. That was really good.
I wasn't even thinking. Oh man,
No big deal. Is this it up here?
No, 99th, 71st, and then 78th for whatever reason.
Okay. We gotta go 3 more exits.
Nope, it's the next exit after this one.
Oh,
Yeah, see?
oh yeah, I see.
And then one.
Yeah, I see 78 right there, 1
yeah, with this phone, the sky actually looks lit up, but when you look at it, it's not lit up.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, when you guys got there, I was looking on my phone about the weather going on. 80% chance of rain tonight, Washington. Well, that was for that area, but and then tomorrow's supposed to be 90, but it's all starting liquidating down to almost nothing now.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I hate the rain. If I get
Okay, so
rich,
you want to get over in your right-hand lane?
okay. Yeah, if I get rich, I'm heading where the sun shines. Yes, I am.
So am I.
Because, you know something? Tell me how much happy you are when you say you're happy.
I'd
It's a
be
nice,
happy if I
beautiful
was
day.
in Hawaii right now.
Yeah. See, that's one thing about that housing that I signed on. After being on it for 1 year, I can move to Hawaii. They'll even pay my movie.
Wow.
Yep. So, why not?
Yeah.
then they'll pay all your damn rent almost. And you know something? If you're homeless in Hawaii, you know what the government pays you there since they're part of the